try to protect home court. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season. Last season, they split the series with each team able to win on the road.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game, Greg. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. Pau Gasol is out there with Mirotic, and it's Snell in at the small forward position. And now the Clippers on the break. Crawford leading the charge. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And a nice 1-2 punch there, guys. Great defensive play and great basket in transition.
Aggressive play, attacking basketball, on the attack, full throttle. I love it.
Butler dishes to Gasol. Good D by Jordan. It's incredible to think that Pau Gasol last year set a career high in points in a game for as long Clark as he's played. He had that 46-point game in January.
Yeah, that's 46 points for Pau to go with 18 rebounds. I mean, you rarely see a player of his age putting up a career high like that.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Here's Navarro. The jump hook. That one a little long.
And with Pau, that 46-point game, he became the oldest player to get 45 points and 15 rebounds.
And it's blocked. Here's Navarro. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And a final point, guys, with Pau's career game. It's crazy to think that he did it while not being the first offensive option. I mean, he had been the go-to guy with his time in Memphis for so long. And injuries, once again, were a central theme of the Bulls' season last year. Losing Rose was one thing, but then having Jimmy Butler lose a lot of time put them in such a tough spot. Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Here's Navarro. And he gets it to go. Jay's got 5 points so far. And for the Bulls and injuries, a lot of teams plan for these type of things. There's only so much Clark you can do to mitigate losing your starting backcourt.
But I tell you, great respect and admiration for the Bulls for how they fought through the difficulty. I mean, their front court did what they could. The injuries, once again, I thought turned the Bulls from championship contenders to just a playoff team.
Here's Pierce following the score by Derrick Rose. Griffin passes to Crawford. Here's Jordan. Here's Navarro. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 8.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And then it's Pierce with the jam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Bulls shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season.
Here's Snell. And a foul. Called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Clippers.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Smith checked in for the Clippers. Navarro scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
He had a nice open look right there. Mirotic has got his first 2 points of the night.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Griffin. Drops in the layup for 2.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against Dallas. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Butler kicks to Snell. Griffin gets a hand on it.
Thus far, they haven't gotten the ball inside at all.
Yep, I've got to give the defense credit here. Cutting off driving lanes and really making them a jump shooting team.
And really, these teams don't even look like they belong on the same court today.
I don't think they do based on what we've seen. A double-digit lead, and we're still in the first. Ouch. That's painful.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
Rose gets a wide open look. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Rose has got his second bucket tonight.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. What did you find out, DB?
He talked about how they match up with a player like Paul Pierce, saying, you know, he's one of those guys who really does it all at a high level. Defend, score, you name it. I think defensively, we may look to double some and force other players to make shots. He's one of the greats. You enjoy the challenge of playing against him and just hope you can have enough to win. Guys, we'll see who carries the day.
Thanks, Doris. And it's the Clippers with the ball. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Here's Navarro. 12 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. From 10 feet out. Nice jump shot. Good. Jay's got 14.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
And Butler gets it to go.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Clippers leading by 7. Smith on the wing, covered by Mirotic. Here's Griffin, the kick out to Pierce. Griffin inside. He's up against Gasol. And that one's good. And it's 6 points for Blake Griffin. And for Blake Griffin last season, much more comfortable, Clark, shooting the mid-range jump shot to the point where he seemed to be actually looking for it during games.
Kevin, he's been working on that shot for a few years, and it's important to the scheme that he make it consistently the way the Clippers play. So when he doesn't, the defense can back off, clog the lane, and make that offense perimeter-oriented.
It's deflected. Griffin with the steal. It's 2-on-1. Here's Crawford. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one on Rose. The Clippers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Only 71% from the line last season, and rest assured they're hoping to bring those numbers up this year.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Joakim Noah's checked in for Gasol. Gibson comes in for Mirotic. And Brooks subbed in for Tony Snell. Now here's Butler. Passes to Gibson. And here's Rose outside. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt. And Griffin sends it back. They recover it. Here's Butler. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Butler's got 5.
Boy, this game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides in this one.
Now here's Pierce. Elbow shot. And that one's good. Pierce has got his second basket. Bulls trail by 8. And finished off by Noah.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Pierce against Rose. Lets it go from 11. Here's Smith. Crawford left side. At the elbow, Griffin. Stolen by Noah. Brooks kicks to Rose. Rose with another miss. Clippers leading by 6. The drive by Smith. Here's Navarro. A three-pointer, no good.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark. Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
And the Bulls making a change here. Heinrich's checked in. .133 left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Pierce. No one near him. That's good on the jump shot. Pierce has got 6. 1:21 left in the first quarter. Brooks kicks it to Noah. Pass to Butler. Three-pointer. Good, and Heinrich gets the assist. And it's 8 points for Butler.
Well, this here is a game. Good run to close the gap.
Yeah, they've done a great job to get back within striking distance. Really a solid comeback effort here.
Almost automatic when he can get the basketball that close to the basket.
Well, defense has to be played earlier in that situation. You've got to fight to not allow him to get that position in the first place.
Here's Heinrich. Another one falls for Chicago. Clippers leading by 3. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Navarro. Here's Smith, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence. You know, a team's rebounding is one of the great measures of its energy, and theirs has been terrific in the first quarter.
Yeah, they've brought it in terms of having another level of intensity right from the tip.
Now here's Brooks. He's covered closely. Gibson the screen. From deep. No good on the buzzer beater. They're scoring fast and furious. As we end the first quarter.